Hello guys, how you all doing today? Welcome to Libra TV. Thanks so much for being here. So today's video I'm going to talk about the UFC 297. Headlined Sean Strickland versus Du Plessis. It happened last week Saturday, happened in Ontario, Toronto, Canada. It's so unfortunate every Canadian in that card, almost all the Canadian lost that fight. The Neil Magny versus Mike Melliot. Mike Melliot, I think a lot of people were thinking Mike will get the victory, but he lost that fight. Neil Magny, even Dana White came out saying that Neil Magny is a spoiler in this game.
Neil Magny is the all-time greatest spoiler. That guy, don't ever think you're just going to go in and run over Neil Magny.
His poised matches, like, it's crazy how he pulled the victory. That is ridiculous. And there was a lot of good cards, like the Sean Strickland Du Plessis was a good card. A lot of people thought Sean Strickland won the fight. A lot of people thought Du Plessis won the fight. Like, it's very close. Like, if you watch the fight closely, you know that fight was very close, and Du Plessis pulled the victory. And Joe Rogan, Dana White, and some other fighters, they thought Sean Strickland won. Chael Sonnen thought Sean Strickland won that fight, like won all the 4 rounds or 4 rounds out of 1 or whatever. But it's ridiculous. Like, on the other hand, Israel Adesanya predicted that Du Plessis will win the fight, and he got the victory. Like, that was a prediction before the fight. It's ridiculous. Like, a lot of people thought so. Like, Du Plessis got the victory. He did enough to get the victory. If you look at the stats, like total strike, Du Plessis did okay. Even though Sean Strickland threw more strikes, the jab, talk about the jab, like, really busted Du Plessis' eyes and blinded him. Like it's just ridiculous. His eye was swollen after the fight. And Sean Strickland got busted as well. Like, Du Plessis, I think, headbutt Sean Strickland. That's why he got caught. But the takedown played a very big impact. Du Plessis attempted 11 takedown and succeeded in taking Strickland down 6 times. And but even though taking him down, he didn't even do too much on the ground. He more like taking him down and just trying to figure it out. But Sean Strickland have good takedown defense. It was coming up. Du Plessis was mixing it up with kicks and punches and wrestling, like, all around. If you talk about mixed martial art, Du Plessis supposed to come out on top because he was utilizing all his arsenal as a mixed martial artist. Remember that Du Plessis came from a kickboxing background and he has a jiu-jitsu. He can wrestle as well. So people don't really understand that. Like, Du Plessis is now the champion, and he's a middleweight champion, and Israel Adesanya now is 3rd, and Sean Strickland is 2nd. Okay, so what's gonna happen here? Can Sean Strickland come back stronger, or can Du Plessis retain his belt? We have the backstory when Du Plessis had a face-to-face with Israel Adesanya. When Du Plessis defeated Robert Whittaker, and Israel Adesanya came in saying that came into the octagon saying that he will fight Du Plessis, and Du Plessis got injured, and Sean Strickland took the fight and beat Israel Adesanya, and Sean Strickland was the champion then, and now Du Plessis now the champion. So who will Du Plessis fight next? What's next for Du Plessis? That's a big question right now. Du Plessis has a lot of options. I know he already fought Robert Whittaker, and Robert Whittaker and Paulo Costa will be having their fight in the UFC 298. And whoever the winner is, I think whoever the winner is will definitely fight Du Plessis or fight Sean Strickland. If Sean Strickland comes back early, I don't know if he might take a time off or whatever, because Sean is a great fighter. I'll give him that. He had that heart. He did well in that fight, and a lot of people thought he won, but I think he should train more on his wrestling, because wrestling, if he could have taken Du Plessis down at least twice or whatever, or even once, he might have the chance actually to be the champion. Wrestling is 0. Like, he didn't even attempt to even take Du Plessis down. We know that UFC 300 main card is not out yet, and what I heard, the rumor saying that Israel Adesanya might headline UFC 300 main card. I don't know how true that is, and we heard Conor McGregor might even headline that card. We don't know. That card is really stacked. Like, there's a lot of good fighters, a lot of good fights in that card, and Who knows? Israel is a big star, and I think he can generate pay-per-view. He can, play a very big impact in that fight. But we don't know how long Israel Adesanya will go for. He is currently taking time off after losing to Sean Strickland. We don't know, but we saw some videos out there, him training. I'm guessing he might come back pretty soon, but I don't know how soon though. But Israel is a great fighter. Can Israel dethrone Du Plessis? That's a big question. Two Africans, South Africans and Nigeria, coming together and fighting to see who's the best African fighter. Israel Adesanya is a great fighter. He's probably one of the top two great fighters in the middleweight division. Like after Anderson Silva, like he's done it all. He have defended his belt a couple times. He beat Paulo Costa. He beat Robert Whittaker. He destroyed all these people. Alex Pereira came in to the UFC not that long ago and beat Israel Adesanya. They have a backstory there when they were in the kickboxing, and Israel lost to him, and he came back and he knocked Alex Pereira out and get the belt back and fight Sean Strickland, and Sean Strickland beat Israel. So that's how it goes, right? So Israel needs to take a time off. That's the 2 losses in 3 years. So I don't know if he's coming back soon. We have seen a lot of fighters, if they stay too long without any activity, without any fight, they kind of lose it. I don't know if Israel is those guys. We saw Deontay Wilder in the boxing, coming back and fighting, and he lost, right? He lost against decision against Parker. He's crazy. He fought 2 years ago. It's just ridiculous. A lot of fighters don't perform well when they take time off. So I'm guessing Israel Adesanya will come back, but I don't know, going for the belt, would that make sense for him right now? Because Du Plessis, looking at all is going on right now, Sean Strickland deserved a rematch with Du Plessis. Israel got an immediate rematch when he fought Alex Pereira, and that was a knockout. And Sean Strickland needs to be vocal, needs to get that rematch, okay, against Du Plessis. He needs to get that rematch for sure because he needs it. It's not like Du Plessis beat him down or was a knockout or TKO or something. Like, was very close. A lot of people thought Sean Strickland won the fight. A lot of people thought Du Plessis won the fight. For me, I think Du Plessis won the fight. Since that fight is so close, I think having a rematch will be the best option right now to see who is really the best fighter in this middleweight division. It's very hard to predict right now. So that's my intake. Sean Strickland versus Du Plessis will have a go again this year. I think Israel Adesanya, when he comes back, he shouldn't go for the belts right away. It won't make any sense. Like, we can't just leave in the belt for Israel. There's a lot of fighters out there that needs to go for the belt. Khamzat Chimaev, after the fight against Sean Strickland versus Du Plessis, calling out Du Plessis, says come in for the belt. So Khamzat is there as well. But hey, I think they should have a rematch, and I think Sean Strickland should fight for it. Du Plessis should defend the belt again against Sean Strickland, have a second go, have a rematch, because a lot of people did it. Israel did it against Alex Pereira, and I think it's a good option for him to do it, okay? This is my intake, okay? So guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe to Libra TV. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later.